Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about stellar lumens, first on the smaller time frames and then going out to the bigger picture and talking about what I see on the bigger time frames. So here on the daily candlesticks, the very first thing I want to show you guys is how clear of an Elliott wave count we have here on stellar lumens. So we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. And we had an ABC correction down, wave A, wave B, and wave C. Now we double bottomed right here and broke bullish out of that double bottom pattern and came back down onto support. So we have a horizontal support level right here, and we came right back down onto that support level and found support on that level. Now the other thing that you can see here with stellar lumens is we do have a clear Elliott wave count in the immediate future as well. So we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we're getting ready for another bullish Elliott wave impulse here on stellar lumens. So wave 5 should take us up above the top of wave 5 over here, and we should start to head towards 75 cents here on this coin. So this is looking really good here on the daily time frame, and I believe we will see more upside in the near future. The other thing that you can see here for this coin is a bullish flag pattern. So we have a bull flag right here, and we're breaking bullish out of that bull flag, which is really good here for stellar lumens. That's a very strong buy signal for this coin and should lead to more upside. So between this and our bullish Elliott wave count, I do expect for us to see a lot more upside in the near future for this coin. And the price level that I'm personally looking at is around 75 cents for our next area of resistance in the near future. But we could go a lot higher than that. We could go to even $1 or more before we see any major rejection. But 75 cents is just above our previous old local high right here. It's 63 cents, and it's a good area to be watching. So stellar lumens here on the daily candlesticks looks really good, and I'm expecting more upside for this coin. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's happening here on the 8-day candlestick. So we're zooming out to an even bigger time frame and counting our Elliott waves. So first we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. And we have our ABC down, A, B, and C. And now we started a new Elliott wave cycle here. So we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and we're starting our 5th wave, which should take us up above the top of wave 5. So we're seeing a very similar pattern, whether you're on the daily candlesticks or the 8-day. It's really a fractal of the same thing, and that's really cool to see. We have a 5th wave coming both on the daily candlesticks and on the 8-day time frame as well. So now let's zoom out even bigger to the 15-day candlesticks and talk a little bit about what's happening way zoomed out on the bigger picture for this coin. Here on the 15-day candlesticks, what I see is something very similar to what happened to early day NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, way back in the day before it became a household name, did a multi-year accumulation pattern where the price of NVIDIA went up and down and up and down inside of a range for a very long time. And then it broke bullish out of that range and started a big picture bull market. And you can see that the price of NVIDIA just went crazy. Yes, there were corrections along the way up, like I do expect here for stellar lumens, but overall the trend was up and the price of NVIDIA went crazy, just completely vertical through the roof and continually made higher highs and higher lows. So what I'm really watching here for stellar lumens in the bigger picture, in the shorter time frame, I'm looking for a wave 5. That wave 5 could be really big. It could take us all the way to a new all-time high. It could be kind of small, but overall it doesn't matter because in the bigger picture I'm expecting a lot of growth. So even if we do get a wave 5 here on the smaller time frame, I'd be looking for a reaccumulation and more continuation, because in the bigger picture I believe what's happening here on stellar lumens is very similar to what happened to NVIDIA back in the day when it was being accumulated before it became a household name. And once it started to become a household name and it started to get mass adopted by the public, that's when we started to see the price of NVIDIA really take off and just continually grow. And that's really what I'm expecting here for Stellar Lumens, is a big breakout in the bigger picture. Yes, there will be corrections along the way up. You can see that is what happened here with NVIDIA. We did have corrections, some of them pretty big. You can see this was a pretty big correction for NVIDIA, but it kept going higher and higher and higher. Even during these big corrections, the price just kept going up and kept recovering and kept making higher highs and higher lows. Why was this happening? It was happening because NVIDIA became a household name. The computer that I'm using right now to record this video has an NVIDIA graphics card, right? So NVIDIA is mass adopted by the public, and it's something that most people know about. And I personally believe the same thing is coming here for Stellar Lumens as well. Mass adoption. So that will lead to a continuous growth curve, not without corrections, but more higher highs and higher lows than a lot of people are expecting and a lot of people are thinking about right now. So imagine the type of growth that we could see in the cryptocurrency markets as this technology is mass adopted by the public and as crypto becomes a household name. The upside is astronomical. We could make a lot of profit, and it should last a lot longer than what we saw during the last two bull markets back in 2021 or even in 2017 because of mass adoption and the demand continually increasing over time. And I know this view is a little bit different than what a lot of people are looking at. A lot of people are still stuck in this mindset of crypto is just going to pump and then crash and everybody's going to lose all their money. But what if it doesn't? What if crypto goes into a multi-year growth? What if crypto goes into mass adoption? What if crypto becomes a household name? And all of this pumping and dumping that we saw for the past 8 years was really just part of a bigger picture accumulation that crypto was doing in preparation for mass adoption. And if that's the case, then demand is not going to stop as easily as it did in 2018 or in 2022, where we started to see the price drop off and the demand would just leave. In this type of a scenario, the demand would continually increase as the price went up, not without corrections, like I said, but we'd continually make higher highs and higher lows and start a massive uptrend for this coin. And really for the entirety of crypto as well, because crypto is breaking out in the bigger picture, making higher highs and higher lows, and the amount of volume that we're seeing in crypto right now is insane. We have institutional levels of volume happening in these markets, which tells me that the crypto markets are set up for institutional growth, that it will be mass adopted by the public. Why else would companies like BlackRock and Grayscale be putting billions of dollars into crypto? That's something we never saw before. So this cycle, and especially over the past 4 years, we've seen more volume in crypto than we've ever seen before. In fact, if you go to the total crypto market cap, you'll see a really good example of what I'm talking about. You look at the total crypto market cap here, big institutional money really started to come in from 2020 until now. So basically over the past 4 years, big institutions started to invest in crypto. And the total crypto market cap is in a huge uptrend. We have higher highs and higher lows. This is a perfect example of a massive uptrend on the total crypto market cap. So imagine how high this thing can go with big institutions putting billions of dollars into this. Imagine how high crypto can go because of all of the volume that's came into this market. And a lot of people really aren't looking at this, but this is definitely something you should be considering in your analysis of crypto. If you look at Apple computers over here on the right and the total crypto market cap over here on the left, you're actually going to see a lot of similarities. So here was the internet bubble, and then right here was 2008 on Apple computers, and right here is where we really see institutional volume coming into this stock. Now, if we look at the crypto total market cap, the same thing happened. There really wasn't a lot of volume for crypto in 2017 or 2018. But if you look right here, that's where the big money started coming in. And even right here, as we're starting to break out up above our old all-time high, big money is coming into crypto in a way we've never seen before. I think the trick that the big whales are going to play this time is not just dumping the market on everybody like they did in 2018 or in 2022, but actually pumping the market for longer than what most people are expecting. Most people have become accustomed to the crypto markets just pumping and then dumping, but what if it doesn't do that? What if the crypto markets go into a huge growth where they continually make higher highs and higher lows and start massive uptrends? Then what are most people going to do? They're going to sell early. Most retail investors will get completely taken back by this, and then a lot of other people will come in late after the growth has already happened in a significant way. So that would be the best way to trick the most amount of people, would be to have a bigger picture growth happen inside of these markets. If we look just a little bit closer at the Apple computers and total crypto market cap comparison, you can see right here, look at all the volume here early on with Apple computers. And then look, it started this huge uptrend, but the volume is gone. So the big institutions had already positioned themselves throughout this whole period right here. And now they're just letting their profits ride. They're just letting the market go higher. And crypto is set up for a similar thing. We're set up for a big picture growth, a massive growth in the market, but the volume, the big money is happening right now, early on, before the price goes way high. Because once the price goes really high, they don't want to buy it anymore. They want to buy early on when everything's dirt cheap. And a lot of people are thinking so short term that they're forgetting just how revolutionary this technology really is. This is what I believe is coming for crypto, a bigger picture growth, not without corrections. You can see we had some big corrections here on Apple along the way up, but overall, we make higher highs and higher lows and continue for a lot longer than what most people are expecting. And then what will happen is a bunch of retail money will start buying after a huge growth happens in the market, and it will be overvalued, and all the big money will already be in. They'll already be positioned for the growth that's coming for crypto. So that makes the most sense to me. That's what I'm seeing in the charts, and that's what I believe is coming for not only the total crypto market cap, but also Stellar Lumens as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, please apply for my one-on-one coaching. Link in the description box below. I'll hop on a phone call with you. One-on-one coaching is designed to help you learn crypto investing in a very short period of time. It's a 12-week program, so we meet once a week for 12 weeks, and I teach you what you need to know in a simple and easy way to make a lot of money in these markets. Crypto investing can feel complicated. A lot of people try to use a bunch of indicators and a ton of things to make money in this market, but it's really simple and it's really easy to do once you understand the tools that you need to know to make money in crypto. So yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.